Chibaivakule, regarding the conflict between Assam and Mizoram at 26th of July, there is a situation where both the states are trying to play the victim. So it might be hard to know who the real victim was. Rampui chungchanga atur tu zok ni inchu na boko karon omlea ingtin zel ngele. We can confirm the rising of this situation from different kind of social media and even some of the news network. To confirm that, we have a video clip from a YouTube channel called CNN News 18. Head to his social media Hong Kong ale CNN News 18 ti channel tang hian kan fin fe thei bok ani. Firstly, if you read the video title, you can see that Mizoram Chief Minister blamed the Assam police, which can be a very tricky title to lead the audience attention to think that Mizoram Chief Minister Mr. Zoramthanga support the violence. Ole, ang video thupui tang hian kan siamin Assam police sadem ti an manghala hi midang rel fuai koi thei deuh mai thil ani nalaya omani. Anyway, to have a further confirmation, we have to go deep in the video. If you look at the video, you can see that one of the news reporters interviewed the Honorable Chief Minister of Mizoram through telephone. He asked what he thinks about the activities happens in the border. And Mr. Zoramthanga replied that they have just finished meeting with the Union Home Minister and others officials regarding the border, and they have just concluded to resolve it in a peaceful manner. But just after the meeting, the Assam police still came and tried to occupy Mizoram police duty post by force, which he can't understand. And the interviewer added the question regarding the violence happened. And Mr. Zoramthanga replied how he tried to solve the problem peacefully by requesting the Assam Chief Minister to withdraw their forces.
Yes, that is what we have discussed there in the meeting itself. So today also, right from 3 o'clock, we telephone each other. Himantaji, withdraw your forces, otherwise there is going to be a fighting.
But that is not working. Instead, the Assam used their tear gas and grenade to attack Mizo people and Mizo police.
Later on, we learned that there was a fighting, and at last, we had a lot of telephonic exchange.
So in that case, they had no choice to defend themselves and push them back. But the Assam police start firing their gun. The Mizoram police also had no choice to use their gun too. So that is how it goes. But after all this clear explanation about how the Assam police started a violence activities, the interviewer still concludes the interview with how the Mizoram should find a way to solve the problem peacefully without violence.
Well, Mr. Zoramthanga, I can only humbly request that as a nation we need to work together and we need to resolve issues peacefully. We can't have state police which are supposed to protect each other, firing at each other, and we can't have police personnel dying. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Zoramthanga.
Which shows that the interviewer does not want to understand that there is no way to solve it peacefully if the Assam police use violence first. So in that case, we can say that this interview is very biased, which is not safe for the Mizo government. This interview videos had a lot of views, so it is clear that a lot of audience attention will be misled in a wrong way. Anyway, if we study carefully how some display their situation in the social media, we can know that they are trying to play the victim and try to blame the Mizo government for their violence, which is a very mind trick for the audience. They make it viral, the video and photos of the Assam police who lost their life and how the Mizo people pushed them back, which is clearly a mind trick for playing the victim. Yes, we feel sad for the loss they have, but we want the world to know that just because they are the one who lost their man doesn't mean that they are the full victim. If we study the situation more details, we can find out that who pushed the boundary first. who is the one to use their force to push the citizen and the police still violating the authorities sustain, and who is the first one to use grenade and tear gas in order to push. Yeah, they are the one who retreat and lost their men, so they might look like that they are the true victim. But after knowing all of this situation, Mizoram police and citizens of Mizoram are just trying to defend themselves and try to push back the Assam police with all they've got. So as a citizen of Mizoram, I myself did not like the situation how the Assam police are trying to play the victim and spread the information which can mislead the minds of the audience. So we can confirm that from these incidents, the actual victims are the Mizoram, and just because the Assam police retreat and lost their men in the process, they are trying to play the victim with all the tactics they have got. But let the world know who the real victim is. Ole social media zau zo kan ensuan Assam lam hian atur tu zok an izia an tilang na se maya nun na chan zok an ni nalaya hian aram chang me boka mizo ina kan let live video te mizo che that na live video te kharam chang ala in atur tu zok an ni zia khovel ma pholan an tum na se maya hei hi kha thiamin ke ni point atur tu zok kan ni zia hi kan thiamang to ka kan pholan ve te po atul chhodon ani